Okay, hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here. So, we're just going to be going over more of Genesis. Today we're going to go over Genesis chapter 7. Let's have some fun. This is a good one. This is a story that pretty much everyone knows. It's the story of Noah and the ark. Then the Lord said to Noah, "Go into the ark, and you and all your household, for I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of all clean animals, the male and his mate, and a pair of the animals that are not clean, the male and his mate, and 7 pairs of the birds of the heavens also, male and female, to keep their offspring alive on the face of all the earth. For in 7 days I will send rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and every living thing that I have made I will blot out from the face of the ground." And Noah did all that the Lord had commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters came upon the earth. And Noah and his sons and his wife and his sons' wives with him went into the ark to escape the waters of the flood. Of clean animals and of animals that are not clean, and of birds and of everything that creeps on the ground, 2 and 2, male and female, went into the ark with Noah, and as God had commanded Noah. And after 7 days the waters of the flood came upon the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month, on that day all of the fountains of the great deep burst forth, and the windows of the heavens were opened, and rain fell upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On the very same day Noah and his sons, Shem and Ham and Japheth, and Noah's wife, and the 3 wives of his sons with them entered the ark. They and every beast according to its kind, and all the livestock according to their kinds, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth according to its kind, and every bird according to its kind. Every winged creature, they went into the ark with Noah, and 2 and 2 of all flesh, in which there was the breath of life. And those that entered, male and female of all flesh, went in, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. The flood continued 40 days on the earth. The waters increased and bore up the ark, and it rose high above the earth. The waters prevailed and increased greatly on the earth. And the ark floated on the face of the waters, and the waters prevailed so mightily on the earth that all the high mountains under the whole heaven were covered. The waters prevailed above the mountains, covering them 15 cubits deep. I think a cubit is 19 inches, something like that. I have a note here, 18 inches or 45 centimeters, so that 15 of those. And all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds, livestock, beasts, all swarming creatures that swam on the earth, and all mankind. Everything on the dry land, in whose nostrils was the breath of life, died. He blotted out every living thing that was on the face of the ground. Man and animals, and creeping things, and birds of the heavens, they were blotted out from the earth. Only Noah was left, and those who were with him in the ark. And the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. So they were stuck in that ark for a good while after he'd already finished, after the rains already stopped for 40 days. Because a lot of people don't take into account how long they would really be. He wasn't on there for 40 days. He was on there for 190 days. It's a long time to be stuck on a ship. A lot of animals. But yeah, they were the last ones on Earth. So really, all of us are descendants of Noah, because he was the only remaining family left. There was nobody else left on the planet. And there were stone tablets, and there were different records of what happened before the flood. Like that's what the Epic of Gilgamesh is. It is written down after the flood. Gilgamesh was before the flood and died, but the flood was mentioned in the Epic of Gilgamesh, where it's talking about his story. So the sons of Noah probably wrote that down and passed down the story, and then the next generations probably wrote it down, which is incredibly interesting to think about. I'm just going back and forth on it, and I'm using ESV.org to read the Bible, to read through the Bible, and it has little notes. That's how I found out how big the cubit was. Just had a little side note, and I just kind of hovered over it. But I really liked it. I don't know. I really like this story. I like what happens before it, where we get to learn about the Nephilim and the giants actually being real. And then there have been people that have tried to mimic the ark according to how it was made. Like, they tried to rebuild a model of it and then have it in wave machines, and it really would have lasted. It would not have been knocked over. It could tilt literally like a full 90 degrees, and it could just go right back. No issues at all. So it's awesome, the kind of craftsmanship that he had to put into that. He spent years on that thing. 600 years old when the ark was finally in use. That's awesome. Anyways, guys, sorry, there's noise out there. Stay tuned. I'll just be reading through more and more and more as the days come by. One chapter at a time. So have a good one, everyone. I appreciate y'all being here. Bye.